Well, good morning, you sexy Mother Hubbards. It's time, once again, for an alternative paper review. First to the Times, where it says legal advice warns PM off full-fat Rwanda plan. This is the story that Number 10's own lawyers are suggesting that if you back out of the ECHR, that is a plan that could backfire, Rishi. Well, yeah. I mean, I could have told you that. And my only experience of the law is going to see your mum's solicitor to try to organise how she would leave your dad so she and I can run away and finally be happy. Because it shouldn't take a genius to work out that a cut-adrift island who are desperate for trade deals probably shouldn't be in the market for breaking international law. Certainly not if such behaviour is being cheerled by a law-breaking lawyer herself. But I digress. The Eye are reporting that interest rates, and so mortgages and rents, are likely to stay high well into 2025. The reason rates are staying high is because inflation is likely to stay high. The reason inflation is staying high is because food production has been devastated by climate change, and oil and gas are slowly becoming scarcer. There's really no fix for that. We're all circling the drain. The human species is basically a cancer that will shortly have devoured its host. Drink? Meanwhile, the Mirror report that Simon Cowell and David Walliams have reached a settlement. This relates to Walliams being a judge on Britain's Got Talent. Just bank that for a minute. David Walliams was judging other people as to whether or not they have talent. Walliams sued after someone leaked footage of him calling contestants the C word on a hot mic. So he called contestants, innocent contestants just applying for a shot at fame and stardom, he called them the C word. They didn't sue him. He sued the production company like, you've made me look like a right tool now. Most of us are like, well, surely the answer to that, Dave, is don't be a mean-spirited belle to people who are just trying to pursue their dreams. Especially not when you're mic'd up and there's cameras rolling. Time for a bank chief who talks Britain up, says the Daily Express. Is it, though? Is it? I mean, if you cast your mind back over the last decade, is the conclusion that you come to when you look at Brexit and the government's response to the pandemic, is the conclusion that you come to, we need to put more witless optimism and boosterism into the machinations that control the economy? That's a smart idea. What this comes down to, really, is the Express don't like bank chiefs or economists or the OBR or the IFS because they deal with facts. And when you're a Tory pamphlet, a sort of glorified CCHQ newsletter, and you're trying to persuade people that there's Brexit benefits just around the corner, frankly, having an economist step in and go, no, we're actually in a lot of trouble. I mean, that will not do at all.